Hello everyone, Simon here. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4, Black IC, playing with the United States of America. So we are in September 1951 and we're still struggling to take out Manchukuo, Japan and China, as you can see. We're also at war with Soviet Union, and there is a stalemate here in the Far East, and of course with Germany. And it seems that the British have just invaded Italy again, or they are trying to invade it again. I don't think this is such a good idea, so I think I'd like to change this right now. Coordinate naval invasion, then these, naval invasion is okay to coordinate. The question is, who shall we invade? Where shall we invade? So I'm thinking, invading Germany is also not a good idea. But for example, invading Manchukuo would be a fantastic idea. So let's do this. Stop all allied invasions. Yeah, that's okay with me. Let's stop all allied invasions and let's focus on what we have to do here. So let's go on with the game. Let's see, we're not going to keep attacking. I'm just going to have to organize a little bit and then advance forward. We're going to take another town of Manchukuo right now. And then we're going to try to move forward. They still got a lot of manpower, a lot of resources, and so are the Japanese. So it's difficult to advance against them. But I'm pretty sure that we're going to make it. Alright, let's launch another offensive here against Manchukuo. As you can see, they are starting not to have enough resources lately. But we are the one to advance, and this is the most important stuff. So we have taken this. They're counter-attacking us relentlessly. They are militias, but as you can see, they cannot pierce this armor. And more of our troops will move forward. Manchukuo is counter-attacking everywhere, they are desperate. Well, we're just gonna have to stop here and defend, because if they're gonna counter-attack us, we're gonna have some real trouble. The Chinese are also moving their troops back right now, I'm not sure why. There are 2 more units arriving belonging to this guy. I think they have arrived from America. Right, so this is what's going on right now. It seems that, I think they are attacking us. Yeah, they are attacking us, but they have no chance. This is of course very good. Right, we could move forward in here. So we could just need to advance even furthermore. We're gonna have to avoid to go to the border with Chinese. We're just gonna have to take Manchukuo out, meaning advancing in this area to open up a new stable front line in Korea. So we're gonna have to advance basically in the south. And then move north, take Manchukuo out. And then of course we're gonna have to fight the Soviets too and the Chinese. So this is gonna be interesting. So no allied invasions right now. All we have to do is just to defend. As you can see, Manchukuo are being wiped out, but we're not gonna advance any further in this area now. Just gonna have to put up a lot of troops here. Of course they're gonna start a huge counter-offensive around here. I am pretty sure about that, but we might advance here too. Okay, let's go on. 80%, so this is looking very good. Even more of our troops are arriving, a few more divisions, which is very good. And it's also Chinese divisions. I think we're gonna advance here too. The Japanese should just send more of their troops here if they want to defend their allies. Oh, here we haven't taken Oslo, but the good point is that we can basically encircle them here, so let's do it, and let's just put up some more pressure on Oslo anyway. I know they got 8 divisions, but if we can encircle them, then we're gonna take them out for good. I mean, for sure. So we should also attack here, all these divisions. 93% chances, I thought so. We should also attack here. 83% chances, this is very good. So we should just move forward everywhere. Yeah, as you can see, we're not gonna have any problem taking them out. And even Oslo is gonna be put under heavy pressure here. But we're just gonna have to advance further and liberate Norway, which I think owner is Norway, actually. Yeah, and we'll also start producing some divisions once they're gonna have their country recovered, and Germany will lose some territory, which is also very good. Right, we managed to advance here too, so I think we should advance even farther on. We have the British to support our back. Let's do it. Good, it went alright. So I think we should still try to attack with everything we've got. Milan. Should we manage to take it? Let's see, we got 12 divisions here. But we should make it. No allied invasions. Borders are stable everywhere. The Germans are having very few divisions here because they need to defend against the Bolsheviks. And the Bolsheviks as well, so that they are getting the upper hand here a little bit. And here too, or maybe not. No, they don't have too many divisions. In fact, the Allied troops could advance forward. This is what's going on right now. Okay, this is what's going on here. So we're not gonna make it here since the Chinese have brought up a lot of divisions, but we will advance here anyway. They are defending these borders very quickly, very soon. Which actually doesn't mind me. I'm just gonna need more divisions here. Even the Chinese have sent one militia division. Yeah, so we managed to advance here. Wait a minute. That means that we're gonna have to advance even farther than in Shenyang. 67%, yeah, it's gonna work. That'll be alright. The Japanese are here with one division. But we should go and defend here. So here we should just keep advancing and keep advancing in the far north. If we're gonna move towards their capital, this is gonna be alright with me. And here's their counterattacking as well. Although it doesn't seem they're gonna have any chance. These are the Chinese attacking. Well, like I said, this is there's gonna be any trouble. So basically, we should just wait now for the time being. But the situation is looking all in all very good. They are counterattacking with a lot of their troops. But like I said, I think we're gonna make it. Okay, I think we should send another army so we could invade them in Busan, for example. So I don't think they have too many troops in Busan. In order to do this, we're gonna have to risk and take this army out. And send them basically in this area. Three armies. Now we're gonna take a lot of attrition, and we should just also go and take Busan too, and then we could be able to retreat with. Oh, this guy can have another two divisions. With this army, it's gonna be really good. I'd like to send 2 more divisions to Patton because it seems it's better now. So what we got is following LVT Amphibious Battalion. And Mountaineer Division, but who is Patton? I think this is Patton. Yeah, it's gonna have 20 divisions, so 2 more divisions. So Milan will be taken out very soon, and they're attacking here. The Italians, but as you can see, they're not gonna have a chance. So yeah, whatever, if you're gonna take Milan, this is gonna be alright. So we're gonna have to take here, so then we're gonna take this territory. So we are United States, we're attacking everywhere because we have this massive advantage. I also like to attack with that tank as well. It's gonna increase the game balance a little bit more in our favor. Right, let's get back here. Let's see what's going on in here. So we're gonna soon start to take a lot of attrition. We have taken another massive town belonging to the Chinese, and things are looking very good now. 91%, we're gonna take this as well. It's very easy to defeat Manchukuo. I didn't expect this. But this is how it is. And we're not gonna, we could advance here as you can see, but we're not gonna do this. We're gonna try to focus our units on this area. All of them are moving. 97%. And we could advance forward in the north, but like I said, I'd like to go south. This is what I'm gonna looking for. Yeah, Japanese, I think, are sending more troops from their mainland because they still got a lot of divisions. Shit. Yeah, I think they are sending a lot of troops from their mainland. It's unfortunate, but this is what happens. And I'm waiting for us also to achieve more troops. Now, this front I will be stabilized right now. They could counterattack us, but I don't care. So as you can see, they are leaving here. I don't want to move forward because the Chinese will send billions of divisions, and this is what I'm trying to avoid right now. So I'm just gonna wait until the situation will be more stable, and then we're gonna attack farther on here. Could also be possible they're gonna launch a massive counteroffensive, but we shall see about that. Anyway, a third army will arrive very soon. Here they are. We gotta embark there. This is a very good general as well. Alright. So let's see what we're doing here. Yeah, Oslo has not yet been taken, but now it's time to take it because it just lasted too much time. No, not all of you. You're gonna move there. You're gonna also attack. And the British are moving forward anyway. Alright, let's attack them with only 3 divisions just in case they had 75% and they got very firmly entrenched divisions here. It's gonna be difficult to take it out no matter, but I think we're gonna make it. And if not, then we're gonna have to encircle it anyway. And we're gonna have to take it later, for example. But like I said, I don't think it's gonna be a problem. Now, in the meantime, let's try to take this territory here. 94%, so assuming it's gonna work. And it's also gonna work, and we're gonna definitely take out Oslo. There's nothing that the Germans can do, and once this is gonna happen, we should try to encircle these divisions around here if we can. It's gonna be very important stuff. Okay, what's going on here in northern Italy? Yeah, it's looking very good. Basically, we could move forward in here. So the British have not arrived yet. But we're still gonna try to attack them in the mountains. Yeah, these are mountains, so it's gonna be very difficult. But we're still attacking them. This is good. And Milan still hasn't been taken. So I will still try to take out Milan because it's such an important town. In fact, I think it's the capital of Italy. It's such an important town that we're gonna have to take no matter what. What about here? This guy is taking a lot of attrition. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem that he's having a chance. The Allied troops also haven't advanced here, although they could. What about against the Russians? Also no advancement. They have actually taken back a lot of their lost territory, although the British are still moving forward a little bit, and they're moving a lot forward here. This is fantastic. Things are looking very good here. So there is a massive attack. No, not really massive. By the Manchukuo. They have brought up a lot of troops here, and our guys are also redeploying now. More Chinese troops are pouring in, which is very good. Because they do have enough troops, I mean, they have almost 400 troops. We put up more special forces as well. Because, yeah, so the question is, what do we have here? This guy's Ireland. Some amphibious units would be good. There's this LVT, but I think that I need more stuff. If you go with the Marine Brigades, train more Marine Brigades here. That's what you got. Yeah, let's train more Marine Brigades, and let's add more 5 lines. Or actually 10 lines of them. And we're gonna put up a new army that we're gonna use to invade and further more, and that will be on. As you can see, we have less manpower right now, but it doesn't really matter. So let's decrease the speed a little bit, focus on what's going on in China, and just replace some outdated equipment. I think we don't have outdated equipment right now. Doesn't matter. Germans are completely wiping out our fleet here in the Northern Sea, although we managed to take out these 2 divisions. Could we actually... Yeah, we could take that. That would be a good thing. And here... I'd like to take that. 75%, yeah, we should make it, I think. Because we could then come in the south and invade them. Here, it also seems that we could take them out in this area. That's right, 87%. Here too, should really try to take that territory back. 86% and attack a little bit better. And we still got plenty of divisions. They have right harbor defense and territorial defense that we could send to this man. Let's see, he still can control 54, so we're gonna give him 54 divisions, not more than that. And yeah, we gotta be able to research something else, I guess. There's military police. Here, I think we're done with everything. There's nothing left to research, unfortunately. Okay, let's go to tanks and let's see what it can do. Let's go with Bushmaster. Here, let's go with Night Vision 2. We're gonna increase night attack. I don't understand why I cannot fucking choose this stupid fucking shit. Right, I would say, let's go on with this one. Foreign labor, recruit population 1%, but factory output 10%. Factory repair speed, production efficiency, base efficiency growth, although we got enough of this, so this can be alright. In Connecticut, should also choose something from here. Australian Industry 5, makes manufacturing state 32%, factory output 30%. And then, what's this here? Military production 3, stability minus 5%, factory output 7.5. Labels military factory state level 20. Construction 5 is also gonna be interesting. What is here? Fuel gaining, static refinery, static rubber refinery, and yeah, let's go with this one, motor rubber processing. Michigan, I'm gonna also be able to research something. And I'm gonna go with construction 5. All purpose, that's what I got here. I think we're done. No, we still got only one research left here. heavy anti-tank gun. And we're done here with the research. Very good. So we're just gonna move forward. Oh, look at this. Managed to advance. Let's move forward then. They're gonna counterattack us here. Just hope they're not gonna take out Oslo. If they're not gonna take out Oslo, then it's gonna be alright with me. And here, we still didn't manage to take them out, didn't we? And here as well. Because they got air support. But we still got Oslo, and they got only this port of Trondheim and another 2 more ports in the north. And so their supplies will manage to get through even harder. So I'm not sure what happened here, but it seems that we've taken out Milan. Still, we're not able to launch an offensive, as you can see. The British are moving forward. Let's just also move forward in this area with those units. See that we're gonna manage to break them here. We got only 2 divisions left. Let's just get close at them. Because here in Turin, take out Italy pretty quickly and as good as we can. We're also attacking here. And here, but I'm not quite sure about that. Should see. Verona, so we're gonna make it because the Germans are basically broken here. It also doesn't seem that it's gonna work, but in Turin it's gonna work. Yeah, the Germans are almost completely broken. That's why the Bolsheviks should advance here a little bit, so that this doesn't happen. Alright, let's just retreat this guy back because we're taking so much attrition in this area. There are so many allied troops here, and this is not good, so we should just send them back. And let's just say that let's have him guard this area, perhaps in northern Italy. Oh no, let's just say in southern Greece. Because I know that they got a counterattack, but attrition is just enormous and we don't need this right now. We don't need that much attrition right now. Alright, so we took it, and the German supporters are keep attacking, but as you can see, they got no units left. Time to move there too, hurry up. I hope we can move there fast and they will move. No, just move there as well. We also attack here in Acosta. This is the last days of the German Reich. Turin is gonna also be taken. Basically, we should be able to launch the offensive as we want it. Yeah, they managed to retreat. Okay, you move there as well. So as you can see, this is the border with Switzerland, which there's no agreement with anyone. So just by war call, can declare war on a country with the same geology without a war. Too bad. Right, so we're just gonna move forward. Yes, we could actually advance everywhere. I don't understand why the computer is saying that we cannot attack. But if we're gonna keep attacking here, maybe this would help. Oh, we have also moved forward here. Right. Oh, it will very soon be ours as well. We're not gonna move any forward here, we're just gonna wait first, and then we're gonna take them from the north. Yeah, we're doing a very good job here. Not here, but the rest. This is an airfield that we're gonna have to capture right away. So almost all of Italy has been conquered, and this is the first important thing that happened here. Okay, we're also advanced in Verona, and I think that we should keep pushing forward. Yeah, we got the air support here. Oh yes, they are now moving on Swedish territory. And they are sending, of course, more units, just I thought. But Sweden is declaring, can we justify war with them? Can justify against countries that have not generated war tension. That's very bad. I should just have more democratic opinion about this. Too bad. Very, very bad. Whatever. I said that we're just gonna have to keep this. And against the Germans, it's gonna be, of course, very difficult. Right, keep attacking. They're not gonna be able to attack from Sweden. They're gonna have to arrive here if they want to attack. Okay, so northern Italy will be taken very soon. As you can see, we're advancing everywhere. We're just gonna actually push forward as well. Just don't understand. Oh, really? Straight, try to go just towards Annecy again. And here too. Of course, counterattacking everywhere. The Germans, and here are the Alps. I think here it's gonna be a little bit difficult to cross the Alps, but I think we're still gonna make it. As the Germans will start having absolutely no armies, no troops. Well, we're gonna have to launch an attack in here somehow. '78. Okay, so I see that we're gonna manage to break them here at least. Here, perhaps not. There are still a lot of Italian troops that are broken anyway. And the situation is looking good. We have arrived here in the south, but as you can see, we're not taking attrition anymore. Thank God. Time for this guy to replenish. And then, wait a minute, but I told you to move in the south. Doesn't want to move, okay, whatever. And the Allied troops, the Axis forces will have to abandon the front line here and move somewhere else. Massive battles with the Russians as well are taking place. As well as here, although the Russians have brought up a lot of divisions lately, but they are still not able to secure all this territory here. Although, oh my god, look at them, the Russians are losing a lot of territory here in the south too. And the British with their infantrymen are marching through Russia. They have no resistance. Okay, here, Manchukuo have done a great mistake. It's here so that we can advance. We also have these guys and these guys. Yeah, let's advance here. Oh, actually everywhere. Oh shit, I actually didn't want it to attack here. My god, what a big mistake. Okay, let's just stop them. We're gonna advance just a few more provinces, but not too much. What about here? What are you doing? Yeah, you're advancing farther more. That's good. Okay, so we're gonna advance here too, but I wanted to check on here. So we're gonna advance a little bit farther more against Manchukuo, which is very good. And of course get Japanese that have arrived here with a lot of infantry divisions and are trying to break us down. However, yeah, the Germans are defeating a lot of our units. This is the last moments of Germans. Wait a minute, are they counterattacking us? They are actually counterattacking us. But we are the one to gain the upper hand in this. Also trying to take this town into the Alps here, but that is looking very difficult right now. And here also didn't work, so you can abandon the attack now. And launch another attack then. 81%. That's right, fresh troops. They are still resisting here. Very good, I don't understand. Because of the mountains, right? Terrain minus 100%. Yeah, but here we're also having terrain, but this National Guard division can fight very well. I wonder why. What do they have? Well, this is an infantry division, Buckeye. Yeah, they got a lot of stuff here, a lot of weapons. Full uniform security from the Germans. Can take a look here. Starting to have a little bit more equipment, but still gonna need a lot of tank destroyers. And yet a lot of infantry equipment, but less field uniforms. Look at this, we're gonna need more of this. Unbelievable. We're still gonna need a lot of mortars and mechanized and stuff like that. We're still putting up a lot of divisions anyway. What are we gonna need here? Whatever, doesn't matter. We're gonna have to cool down a little bit. Then wait, but I still want to move a little bit closer. 88%. 2 more divisions attacking them. Although through these mountains is gonna be, of course, very difficult. Right, here it says that we can also launch the attack. And let's do it if we can, I mean, why not? So then we're gonna move forward. And here too. There we have this guy that could also launch a massive attack here. He has just arrived, in fact. 14 units. I'm gonna give him more divisions. If we have only Harbor Defense and Territorial Brigade, we're gonna give him. I don't care, I can have 16 of them, so we gotta give them anyway. If you're gonna defeat Manchukuo, it's gonna be alright. And then we're gonna have to face China. But China doesn't have enough manpower. Yeah, they have 18 to 35 bracket and 1-year draft. Limited mobilization, they didn't even completely mobilize. Very interesting. They have 1,000 divisions and still a lot of manpower. But they have a lot of them are militia divisions, so very easy to defeat. If you're gonna take our Manchukuo, then we're gonna fight against Chinese too. And we also have some support from the other Chinese. They can also support us a little bit with their divisions. If you guys can move forward, then why don't you move forward? What are you doing there? You're just wasting your time. There is a Chinese division that have been wiped out there. Yeah, so our troops are advancing almost everywhere here. This is fantastic. Manchukuo is not gonna have not a single chance. This will lower also the divisions of the Japanese, which is great. Desperate is struggling. Alright, so we're also advancing here, very good. Although since the Germans have said or would like to send even more divisions all over the place. Right, so this guy can keep attack here, so we're gonna let him attack. I mean, why not? Oh, they are trying to recapture Oslo. This is not good. Let's just wipe them out. I don't like this thing. We shouldn't be able to attack Oslo back. We should just drag them away from there. We shouldn't just let them attack Oslo. This cannot happen. Okay, let's motivate the army a little bit more, because I really want to have a very powerful army. So now we're gonna have motivated army level 6, 7, no, level 7. 1% more bonus. Now we're gonna take them out here. And here as well. because just in case they're gonna retreat, perhaps we're gonna be able to defeat them quickly. So most of Norway has been released. Okay, we're just gonna need, I think, more ships here, but let's just send some other ships that we have to the major fleet anyway. Let's put up this general. Yeah, we're gonna send him there. We'll also send him out from Pacific, but this is gonna be alright. Alright, so our troops will move forward. This is they're gonna move forward here. This is pathetic, really. Also better supply here in Norway. It actually seems that we can attack everywhere. And let's wipe them out. And we're gonna move forward here as well. Although if we're gonna go and border with China, then we're gonna have real trouble. Not gonna be able to defeat China. This is not that easy. So we can also advance here. Oh, they also have some Marine division. Oh yeah, they are very strong then. 64,000 men, and they're gonna soon have less divisions. 3-year draft. 40%, but I think that... Oh, look at this, skill 6. Jungle Rat, my god, this guy is the best gen that we have, man. Mountaineer, 96%. Guild Fighter. Perhaps we should take that town as well. Like I said, I don't want to advance in the north and now. We should just wait. The Chinese are also with us. Frankly, I hope that they're gonna send. Look at the Russians, they are still attacking us here, although they were also destroying some of their troops. Unbelievable. The Allied forces, especially the British, are still advancing in the Russian territory here. They are sometime being pulled back, but as you can see, the Russians are not able to defend anymore. They are completely lost. More advancements by the Allied troops here as well. There are also some battles in the Caucasus that it seems that the Allied troops are able to win against the Russians. This is fantastic. The British are having here a massive support against the Russians. Here nothing's going on. We just got to send our troops back in order to avoid attrition, well, as much as we can, to say the least. We got also a lot of troops that are actually guarding Italy. I think we're not gonna need. So it's only this guy. And we're at the border here in the Alps with Germany that is very well guarded, to say the least. Which will make it actually harder to take. Let's try to take Aosta anyway. This is a last remaining Italian town that it should be easily taken, theoretically. Let's also try to launch another attack here in order to encircle these troops if we can, but it seems that it's not working. And the Germans have brought up another thousands of divisions, and it seems that, I'm not wrong, yeah, they have a little bit more manpower. Yeah, they have a little bit more manpower, although it's not a big difference. Basically, we're almost on their territory. We're marching on their territory. The Allies could also launch another massive offensive here, but unfortunately they don't want to do this yet. And the Russians are also having their ordeal here. I just have to think the Russians are starting to lose, so this is a good moment to completely destroy the Germans. They will have only 4 divisions. This is not a good idea. However, if we can take them out here, then that could be alright, I guess. so this is gonna look good here. We're still gonna take out all of Norway, I hope, very soon. But here in Oslo, situation is not looking good at all, so, because they're gonna attack Oslo again. You're gonna have to arrive here and drive them back. It's looking good now, it seems that we're gonna make it. And if you're gonna drive them back and encircle them here, they are sending more and more divisions, but if you're gonna drive them back, they're not gonna be able to attack us from Swedish territory as far as I know. Have 12 divisions. Also cannot justify war will against them yet. But we're gonna move forward here with all these attacks. This is very good. We're still struggling to take this town here, but unfortunately it's not working. And it's good that Norway is now free. This will enable us to think of opening up another front line against the Germans, like around there. Although, yeah, they're doing a great job with their submarines indeed. Although I'm not quite sure that or if we're gonna make this. It's just not gonna work. Actually, this is gonna work. We're gonna take them out. Then we could attack there. The situation is looking very good in Norway, all in all. I just hope, like I said, they're not gonna take Oslo. And then everything will be okay. So there are still a lot of Italian divisions that are fighting here. In the mountains. It would be good if we could take Nice or something. Yeah, they're taking a massive attrition, but I think so are we. We drive them back time after time, perhaps. We got only 4 divisions. They're all German divisions, unfortunately, because somehow, let's see, yeah, the Germans are having a little bit of manpower. They still got 600 divisions at least, or 500. They had, last time they had 500. Well, we'll see what's gonna happen. Nothing's going on here on the Russian front. Let's get back in here. It seems that our guys cannot attack anymore. They're just gonna have to go into position and then they will have to attack. They really want to keep pushing forward with the offensive. They're attacking here, but it's not gonna bring anything. Just try to take this territory in here. %90 against a few tiny Manchukuo divisions. We should, however, move forward in this area. This is going to be very important to attack here. So that's why we're going to launch another attack very soon. And this one's going to fail, but it's important to keep pushing forward here. And the Manchukuos brought up a lot of divisions, but they are taking the attrition because they have low supply. I don't know how, but this is what they got. And it seems that it's gonna be able to push forward. Oh, we have sunk an aircraft carrier, a German aircraft carrier. They still got 10 submarines there. Yeah, they're trying to take us back here. This doesn't seem this is gonna work. How many divisions do we have here? Still 4 divisions. It's not looking very good. They got here thousands of divisions in this tiny area. How much supplies? 30% low supply. Very good. It's looking very good. So we could keep pushing forward here. If the computer doesn't want to do anything, then we're gonna move forward like that. you two just move over like that. And try to cut their defense lines. Okay, let's try to push it forward here. %. 2 divisions. We can send them up in the north and we're gonna try to release all of Norway. There's also a port in Norway here. Yeah, so that is not gonna work. Let's just try to help them. Still 54%. We're taking with 4 divisions. Oh, is it blocked or what? Oh, 63%. But I think it's still not gonna work. Okay, let's bring these guys as well here. Gonna need them to attack. The situation here. Fagaline. The situation here is looking very good actually. Fagaline was really a general belonged to Hitler. Was really a Hitler's general. Okay, so we did it. We did it here too. I'm trying to counterattack them, but it's not gonna work. They're gonna be able to retreat. Too bad. That's right, he moved, let's attack. We're gonna have a better chance to attack now, honestly. Okay, let's move there. You move there in the northern, and you move right there also in the northern, because you're gonna move here as well. Maybe we're gonna be able to defeat them even quicker than I thought, actually, here in Norway. They're desperate to defend here, but they are on the loose, to say the least. I think they're sending more and more troops here in the south to try to defend. I think they're gonna keep this tiny region and they could recapture Oslo there. That would be the danger, to say the least. Alright, so new Moroccan division attacking. Situation is looking actually very good. Oh shit, the Germans are really wiping us out with their submarines. Oh my god, there is a massive offensive here. Because the Germans have got some momentum here in organization and they are completely attacking us. In fact, they could keep advancing. Let's help these guys out a little bit. We're gonna be able to... Oh my god, we have managed to encircle these guys here. That is fantastic. That's why they are launching the offensive. They are desperate. Let's lose them, so I'm pretty glad, because that means they're gonna lose a lot of manpower. This is really good, what's going on here. No other offensive by the Allied forces there. Here against the Russians. The Russians are taking their territory back somehow. This is very unfortunate. What about here? No, the Allied troops are managing to cross Volga River, or whatever that river that is. No, I don't think this is Volga. A big river here, and they keep advancing. NKVD unit. They are taking Urga. They are moving forward to Aral Sea, or lake. Well, the Chinese troops are not moving on here, but we are able to move forward. They have brought up a lot of divisions, which is good because this will enable us to launch a major attack here. Such as in this area. But they got a lot of Manchukuo divisions that are being wiped out anyway, and also seem that the Japanese are not able to do anything. Right, you're not gonna attack. You can attack when I'm gonna tell you. Let's go direct to Trondheim there. All of you. Light tank, walker, bulldog. I think... Oh shit, they destroyed an aircraft carrier. Another one. And another one. Alright, I think... Yeah, light tank should be replaced. But we're gonna upgrade it a lot. It's gonna be the walker bulldog. Do we have to replace something else? No, only light tank, walker bulldog. No, main gun cannot be upgraded, so M41 walker bulldog. E1. Oh yes, man, it's gonna work. We're gonna drive them out of here. Perfect. Actually, I wanted to take them out here. 68, very good. Okay, move there. Move there as well. It's looking very good actually, 85%. Two more German divisions are arriving. However, if you're gonna take this, you're just gonna have to take this small province, it's gonna be all over. Right, so the Germans didn't manage to advance here. So you could also have another amphibious unit. We don't have any. I'm still creating this marine division somehow. Oh shit, it seems that they're gonna take us out here because they got plenty of French divisions there, and here too. Actually, the British have finished them off here. Very good. So you should move here and try to defend. To just try to deter them. Because we got only 5 divisions, and they also have air support somehow, although we might have better air support than they have. Skill 5. I think we wipe out a lot of their divisions, that's for sure. They are still attacking us, but we're gonna make it here. And we're also advancing here as well. Yeah, they keep attacking everywhere. Desperate to break us down. Here too, and they might have chances, I'm not sure how. But they got a lot of manpower lately. Look at this, 11,000, what they got. I think they've upgraded something, I don't know what. Loot Force 1. Desperate attacking, they still got a lot of divisions. They are still attacking us there, but don't seem to have any chance of doing something. What about the poor Russians? They are being pushed back, I think. by the Axis powers, although we are pushing them back as well. Well, how the fuck they are attacking us here, man? How the fuck they can attack us from this fucking territory in Sweden? We should declare war on Sweden. Because that way they could be back at any moment. They're gonna recapture this territory and Oslo. It's gonna be a fucking mess. Messed up thing. Very good. You can attack too. %55%. It's not gonna fucking work. How the fuck they can attack from Sweden? I don't understand this. Because they basically should declare war on Sweden. There are two actually German divisions here, that's why they are resisting so much. Some of them might be entrenched. Alright, they're gonna attack us here. And that's why we're gonna attack them. They should be able to move out. They are attacking us from two fronts actually. Here we're not able to take them out. Okay, you just stay here just in case they're gonna counterattack. But it seems that they will be able to attack us back and take that front line here. I mean, from Sweden. Or perhaps not. I mean, really, they shouldn't be able to do that. Okay, you move there and take that. And you try to attack that in the mountains. It's gonna work actually. It's gonna work here too. Look at this. Another two German divisions will be wiped out. After the Germans gonna lose Norway. That should increase to 20, 47. Okay, move there, if you can. So we did it. You can move forward as well. God damn, whatever. So it's gonna take some time here until we're gonna manage to advance. I just hope that they're not attacking here anymore. Because they could invade Oslo, that's for sure. And I think this is what they will do actually. Although we do have some air superiority. Some naval supremacy to say the least. Yeah, it's gonna take some time. What about here? They managed to advance. Yeah, I said that they will manage to advance here, although Germans don't have too much manpower at all, but they are still able to advance. They're also trying to recapture Turin, but they didn't manage to. Oh shit, I said they will advance here. That would be a bad thing. Because we don't have enough troops to defend. So force them to keep attacking. They will advance here as well. They're attacking with 6 divisions, most of which are very well entrenched. Though a big part of Italy has perished. We're still able to defend against the Germans, now that we have come on their territory. But the situation is still looking daring here. And there are no other advancements from the Allied forces on this front line here, unfortunately. And for example, try to take out Varna, they have 7 fucking divisions. Okay, what about against the Russians? Oh Jesus, they have encircled all these divisions here. The Russians, the poor Russians are suffering so much. Also losing even more territory here. As you can see, they are being pulled back by the British. What about here? This is what's going on with China. We are being able to push forward here. This is very good. Tremendous work. That's why I think we should keep attacking here. We're attacking against 19 divisions, including 3 Japanese divisions that are defending this territory at all costs. We should have attacked here, maybe. But here we're just gonna make it. Like I said, I don't want to move closer to China here. I just want to fight only against Manchukuo. They're having more and more manpower and divisions lately. And I think the same situation for... Okay, let's just try to attack the Japanese here. I honestly thought I'm gonna make it. 6 Manchukuo divisions also. But I mean, it's only militia units, so it's not gonna be a problem. Anyway, it's good that we have opened up a new front line here. Japan is gonna suffer a little bit more from this. They still got they got almost no manpower. So they're gonna have no manpower left. And less divisions as well. There was never much hope. That's why they're almost done. And the Russians are still sending their airplanes in this area. Where are you guys going? Oh, we have an airfield here. Waiting for orders. Let's do all this type of missions. Question is only where. Wait a minute, I didn't say there. The Sea of Japan. They got a lag range 50%, 75%, 56%. Alright, so we're doing much better now against the Germans. They're not able to counterattack here. That means we should just keep advancing. Okay, let's try to encircle them there. It's gonna be a massive opportunity. Although I know that a lot of divisions are arriving as well. No, you shouldn't just leave, you should just stay there. Stay where you are. Oh shit, morons. Yeah, the Germans would keep sending troops. I think it's gonna be a little bit more difficult to fight them. Let's see if they manage to advance here. Yeah, unfortunately they will be able to advance. They have 11 divisions and keep attacking us like shit, although we were supposed to have some air support here. Close air support. We might have an incredible air support here, really. Bigger than the Germans. Yeah, they'll keep attacking us. Here I think they gotta take the territory back. They're basically only German divisions attacking us. Almost no Italian. Here we're just about to collapse. We have such a huge air support. One of the biggest battles in this war right now, yeah. There's a counteroffensive by the Germans. Here it's stable. We got 0 manpower, but still got 500 divisions again. Ah shit, they took this. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to take it back. is for sure. We're not going to be taken back, unfortunately. We will see. Russians are attacking here too. There are also no battles there, but there are some advancements in this area, and actually we're trying to advance here for such a long time. Perhaps we should increase the speed a little bit. We're losing so many airplanes, naval fighters, interceptors, mechanized mortar, field uniforms. We still got, however, a lot, and infantry equipment too. We still also got enough tank destroyers and LVT vehicles. So we're just gonna have more divisions assigned or sent to this quarter mile here. We're losing actually a lot of manpower. Look at the 7.13 million. How many traits this guy has. Mountaineer, soon, and then Offensive Doctrine 1 and Trickster. He's a really good general. Taking some attrition because the I got 17 divisions. No, we're just gonna launch an attack here in the south. All my fucking generals are wounded now, you stupid motherfucking piece of shit. Okay, why don't you move here and try to take Pyongyang? You should support the advancement here, for example. And here we're gonna definitely advance. Germans are losing more submarines, but they are still managing to do whatever they want. And they could actually invade Oslo again. That would be a big problem if this would happen. I just hope that this is not gonna happen. But we shall see. So more troops will arrive in here. Possibly, it seems not. Unfortunately not, but we're gonna move forward here at least. And we're gonna encircle these two German divisions. Now the situation in northern Italy is not looking good at all because Patton is wounded. Wait a minute. Could actually advance here, right? They have left somehow, and they're about to leave here as well. So let's launch another massive attack in here, although it also seems that they will be willing to attack Turin, but let's just try to take a c.o.d. So we managed to defend here, and the Germans have lost, again, a massive number of men. Here is our weak spot, to say the least. So we're gonna have to be careful, and here we're defending very well. I'm not sure where's the offensive of this man now. Should be here in the northern. I don't understand what the fuck is going on here. They cannot cross. Yeah, they cannot cross there. So, yeah, if we want to do this, we're gonna have to invade them in there in the north, or we should just leave them, I don't know for sure. You can tackle everything you got, but hurry up. Just hope that they're not gonna come back here. Of course, they're gonna send a lot of divisions in the north. Let's get back and see what's going on in northern Italy. So it seems that our attack is not gonna work. With our Tunisians. The Italians are still having a lot of divisions there. And the Germans keep attacking us. is incredible. I still got plenty of divisions here, Italy, although 87 divisions, very well. Enemy police station, effective for partisans, resistance. German dive bombing. Right, I think we can research something else. The M26 Super Pershing heavy tank. So here we're done. Here we're also done. Here too. Here we're also done. Here I think we don't have nothing or anything else left to research. Same situation here with the airplanes. Jets. Motherfucking piece of shit. Yeah, what about here? Yeah, we're also done here. We have nothing left. But it says there's nothing left to research. And here we're still researching something. Let's just go on with Concentrated Industry 5. It's gonna bring us... I've got 14 nuclear bombs and... I think we're repairing something. Plenty of output. Alright, let's go on here. Yeah, so we're done here as well. Technology in Arizona. Paratroopers 3. And that's it. I don't think we can research something else, honestly. Oh shit, man, they are still attacking us here. This is unbelievable. They really want to break us. They have implied, I think I saw 400 planes. Here, the same thing. Although honestly, it doesn't seem they're gonna do a very good job here. But most important is that they are still attacking us. It's unbelievable, isn't it? %71%. We could also launch an attack against them there. %89%. Could be able to advance. So Germany is still resisting a lot. I can't explain myself how. Because I thought they're not gonna have any manpower and stuff like that. Okay, time for you to break these guys out. They're desperate to drive us back, of course. You should also have order to attack. So another 2 German divisions will be wiped out, which of course is not much. And look at they have lost only 2 million men. But in fact, I think they have lost more. So they're gonna try to send their troops farther north. They could invade in Oslo. It's possible. And unfortunately, we cannot keep the line here. This is the biggest problem that we have right now. Cannot keep the line here. They're gonna break us out. But I actually thought they're not gonna have enough manpower, so they don't. What's this here? Advanced science investments, research speed 5%. Factory output minus 3%. Resource gain efficiency minus 3%. That's good. General rocketry. Reorganize our industry. Synthetic industry investment, access powers, factory vulnerability, Western knowledge. They still got a lot of bonuses, however. The Russians are also being pulled back, although they still have a lot of divisions and units. I don't understand why they're not better. They don't have many bonuses from World War II indeed, but FC is very difficult to play with the Russians in this situation. There's also nothing's happening, because the Allies are not able to attack. Yeah, they're able to attack against the Russians, however, a little bit. And they should wipe out those divisions as well. And here, the Allied troops are being able to keep advance. Yeah, this is incredible, but the Russians are losing their territory there. What about us? What are we doing here? So it seems nothing. We should be able to advance here, but they got thousands of divisions, so it's not gonna work. Very unfortunate, isn't it? They could counterattack us there. Maybe we should bring, because I think we got 3 armies here. Yeah, indeed 3 armies. Maybe we should get this guy out. Where is he? 18 troops. We should bring out this guy here. I don't think we're gonna need him here, honestly. There's also an airfield that we should take. And there are many divisions moving on here. Okay, move and try to take this because they have no units in Pyongyang. And we should wipe them out here as well. And also they have no units there. That's definitely true, they have no units there. Let's attack these marines in the mountains, although I'm not sure it's gonna work. But we're gonna try anyway. And here, we got less and less divisions lately. Like I said, I don't want to advance in this area, but somewhere else. Let's see, so the troops, this front is being stable here with the Chinese. Yeah, the Japanese are having no manpower now. That's very good. And nothing, I mean, not only no manpower, but also, as you can see, that they are sending a fleet here trying to defend, and they are still controlling with their Air Force a lot of territory in there, as far as I can see. Here I hope gonna move, keep advancing. This is gonna be very good. 11 divisions we got here. We're starting to have a little bit more materials, but we're still losing on the other side, such as here heavy artillery. With our massive offensive. Field uniforms will also, I think, gonna have to produce even more. And we got enough uniforms. We're still creating some marine brigades, but that's it because we got actually enough units. We're just gonna have to keep the units we got, basically. Right, we have managed to destroy them here, and they are counterattacking us here from everywhere. But we actually have moved forward as well. So we got 2 divisions attacking us. These guys are also attacked by another 2 divisions. But our troops are moving forward anyway, so we're gonna do a good job here. What about in Italy? In Italy, it seems that they are still attacking here. We got 3 divisions left. And also here. I still didn't manage to take this territory. I don't like this at all. Let's just try to take it back now. Because there are just a few more Italian divisions. So it basically shouldn't be a problem, actually. 76%. Yeah, the Italians are lacking manpower. And pattern is yield, that's the problem now. 71 days. This thing sucks. We're taking back this territory, at least. We're not taking any attrition, I think. It would be good if we gotta bring another army here, maybe. So they can attack as much as they want. Question is which army? We have this guy. And These guys here, we could actually take them out of here, because here I think it's gonna remain, everything is gonna remain stable. I should bring them on in this area, actually. And you're gonna have the order to attack in this area in the direction Budapest, or actually in this area better. That's right. So now you should move out of Greece and come here where we're not taking any attrition. Actually, we are taking attrition. Shit, I think I gotta take this territory here. It's gonna be bad because we also have to cross the river and we have a big advantage, theoretically. But they're not attacking yet, they're just trying to replenish their forces. But they have lost Norway. And no one, I mean nothing can help them. Just don't let them go there. Just break them out. I know they're gonna send a lot of divisions in the northern. It's gonna be difficult to take them out, but let's just do this. Okay, let's just deploy some airplanes here. It doesn't matter what kind of airplanes. CAS will be good. That's right, 71 of them. What will be the problem? Everybody's overcrowded. Doesn't really matter. A few more ships have arrived. So we're actually victorious here in Norway. Now we're gonna have to think what to do with the other armies. I just hope that we're gonna manage to defend here, because as you can see, they're attacking with a lot of troops, and it's gonna be even worse, so we're gonna need more reinforcements there first. They were just about to take them back and take Acosta, and the Italians are just having a little bit more territory. So reinforcements will arrive here right away, but I think might be too late. It just might be too late. These guys are the only ones that are entrenched, and unfortunately they're gonna be wiped out now. And the Germans will keep attacking. Pretty sure they don't have any manpower left. And the Russians are also being pulled back here. They also seem to have less manpower and thousands of divisions. Here, the Allied forces are being pushed back, or not. We are in December 1951 and we're gonna go to 1952. Which is also, of course, great. And the Allied troops are also gonna advance farther on in the Russian territory here. This is also very good. Doesn't seem that there is nothing that the Russians can do, and we have advanced here a lot. But they still got a lot of divisions there, that's the problem. So they are counterattacking us everywhere. Pyongyang is however ours. This is very important territory. Okay, let's launch another massive attack, and I would say, because the Chinese are also guarding us, let's attack here. Put some more pressure on these guys. We could also try to launch an attack in here, for example, where they have less units. 80%, that's what I thought. They also have lacking supplies. Okay, these guys will also arrive, that's okay with me. You could launch a massive offensive here, indeed. Here, it seems that is not going to work, but we could, for example, encircle them. Here is also definitely not going to work, so we're just going to wait, see what's going to happen. Oh, they have some 4-horse submarines. Can we send some airplanes, or I think they are full with British airplanes. Yeah, they are overcrowded here. This is everything we got, but this is also very overcrowded. That's why there is not too much efficiency. So I'm still producing, as you can see, a lot of ships here. But lot of escort carriers, light bearers, super heavy battleships. So we're gonna take them out there too, and like I said, I'm a little bit concerned in northern Italy. It seems they didn't attack anymore, but they will attack again. We got only one fucking division, man. This is fucking unbelievable. Of course, attacking here is gonna also be difficult. Where are the other guys? Because we're sending this stupid fuck here. Why is he moving so fucking slowly? Yeah, we're sending this moron here. But he's moving so fucking slowly so that we're gonna definitely lose this. Because this guy's moving too slowly. They're also attacking us here. We didn't manage to take this. But they're attacking with only one or two divisions. Yeah, we cannot just keep attacking because they are very well defended. Of course, they're not entrenched, but they are still very well defended. There's nothing we can do. No mission assigned. Really, where are they? HoiIV. No, we should send them back. Should send them in reserves. These guys are diehards here. I think we're bombarding Japan for a very long time now. Actually. No, we don't need this. Come on, you fuck off. I didn't want it to activate. Fucking. Motherfucking piece of shit. You stupid motherfucker. How the fuck can I fucking deactivate this shit? Oh, what a stupid fucking game. Alright. But that's actually alright. Battle plans for the Allies. Right here. Not factions. Yeah, states would be good, but not this fucking... I don't want this terrain shit. God damn it, you stupid motherfucker. How the fuck am I gonna get back to that fucking mod? Where I was seeing the fucking map. No diplomacy, no resource. No, not states. This is so fucking bullshit. Come on, you motherfucking piece of shit. Resource. Actually, I don't need this. That terrain map point is alright, but... You stupid motherfucking... Piece of shit. Now it's working, alright. Although we are seeing something. Alright, let's see. Oh my god, this is so difficult. So it seems that we're gonna manage to advance here a little bit. In China. It's of course very good. So, they still got this air support here, that's the problem, but they're not able to break all of our units. Which means that I think we're gonna make it here. We have managed to advance here as well, and they're counterattacking. We should actually counterattack here once they're gonna be destroyed. So they should encircle 10 divisions. They will also advance. Oh, wait a minute, they have no troops here as well. Let's move forward then. Okay, just gonna increase the speed in order to finish this battle quickly because we need to advance farther. Good. Now we're gonna advance with these guys here. So we should get closer to encircle those guys in there. They have brought a division near Pyongyang here. Alright, we got more troops here, very good. Yeah, soon we're gonna get to the sea. Just a few provinces here. And we could encircle, make a massive encirclement of a lot of Japanese and Manchukuo troops, and then we can move forward north, take them out, and then invade Russia and China. Well, I hope. I'm not quite sure, but I think that the Russians Might have a lot of troops here in the Far East. This could be possible. I think, oh shit, they have brought up even more troops, right? Alright, all we can do there is to wait. It's not looking very good for us. Jesus, oh my god, man. That was much better. They could advance here, I don't understand why the fuck they're not advancing. Ah shit! They are putting us back up. Oh, what the fuck is this stupid fucking moron doing, man? What the fuck is he? You stupid motherfucker. Where the fuck are you, you fucking idiot? He's arriving only here. No, you're just gonna have to. You stupid red motherfucker. We're supposed to defend this territory, you fucking idiot. So hurry the fuck up. If the Germans are pulling us back here, this is fucking pathetic, really. Of course, they have more manpower and even more divisions. They're replenishing immediately while we are not. What the fucking bullshit. Are they advancing against the Russians too? Yeah, they are actually advancing, getting some advance against the Russians as well. Oh, they have been encircled here a little bit. But they are still actually managing to advance a lot. And they're trying another massive attack. I don't understand. I thought they were supposed to lose a lot of manpower here. Can we make use of nuclear bomb here? No. Cannot drop it. We need more air support. What the fuck is going on, but they're moving so fucking fast. And this province is not defended. Well, what the fuck is that red motherfucker doing? Why is he moving so fucking slowly, man? What the fuck is he? He's got 15 fucking divisions. What the fuck are those divisions? Here they come, I think. Yeah, they're coming right now. What a fucking disgrace. Because the Germans will take this as well, and they're gonna cross the fucking river. It's gonna be 1,000 times more fucking difficult. The British are also trying to help us here. Should we launch another attack here? Actually, yeah. Oh, they are attacking us already. Mother fucking piece of shit. Yeah, there are a lot of Italian divisions that are fully fucking organized, although the Italians don't have anything left, actually. No manpower, no industry. What the fucking bullshit? What the fuck is going on with this stupid fucking game? Just gonna wait and repair that. Actually, I'd like to build some more factories like this. What the fuck are they? This kind of bullshit. It's 2 more. There's of course even more of this shit. And the airplane as well. Jet aircraft factory, I like to produce a lot of them. Basically a lot of them. Because we got no one of them. No one of them, so let's just produce as much as possible. And in Texas, 2 and more recruitment centers. Right, so now we're gonna really produce a lot of them. I'm also still producing 2 more nuclear reactors. Wait a minute, what about these things? Because I don't think we got some of these things. In Oregon and in California. and perhaps even more nuclear reactors as well as in Alaska. Yeah, that'll be alright. So listen, they didn't take Oslo back. There are some massive advancements here. But I'm very concerned in Italy here because it seems that the Germans are attacking us everywhere and we're not able to defend. This is just pathetic. We were supposed to be able to defend and the Germans were supposed to lose a lot of manpower and resources. I was thinking a lot of tank destroyers and enemy vehicles lately. The situation's not looking good at all. And we're not able to advance here anymore, unfortunately. We were supposed to encircle them. They got 3 divisions there only. Divisions here as well. But we're still not able to attack them just yet. We're just gonna have to wait here and arrive with as many troops as possible. This guy is still having 1 fucking division arriving or something. But why is he not sending anything there? We're gonna attack in Brescia, we're gonna have real trouble. I think they will attack with this massive army. Fuck, they weren't supposed to advance here. They have taken very important towns. Patton is still fucking ill for another fucking month. Gotta be fucking kidding me. And here nothing's going on, no one is attacking. Nor the Germans, nor Russians. The Allied troops are, however, still able to advance against the Russians here. Or actually not. No one is moving now. Oh shit, there is a massive counteroffensive by Manchukuo that are also attacking a lot of our units with 34 divisions. They could pull us back here. Gonna have to be very careful. Okay, now I would like to launch an attack here, but I don't think it's gonna work. Yeah, they're attacking there as well. So time to attack there too. They're firmly entrenched here. They have 5 divisions. The best we can do is to attack with 3 or something. But it's just not gonna work. In fact, I have another idea. Yeah, we could push forward there. I hope they're not gonna break us too much here. I know they're gonna break us, but there are also some militia divisions right there in this marine division. They have brought up so many fucking divisions and they still got 30,000 manpower. This is fucking unbelievable. They weren't supposed to have that much manpower. 30,000 manpower after all those offensives. Yeah, they're trying to encircle us here as well. They're attacking us with only 1 division. Could it be possible that we have lost some bonuses? I don't think so, because we have motivated army and all kind of stuff. Motivated navy. And this bullshit. Soon we'll dance on the grace of our enemies. More stability and all kind of shit. can get a win here as well. Yeah, their attack is not that big because of the river and weather and night and exceeding combat width and stuff like that. Whatever, but see that we're also not gonna do something here. This is a major offensive. The Japanese are starting to have more manpower and more resources, more fucking divisions. Motivated what? Industry. Motivated research. Oh boy. There are so many battles that some of them say that we will lose. Yeah, here we're gonna definitely lose. They also have some ship or fleet support. Wait a minute, let's just send another ship there then. We got 2 guys patrolling around here that we're not gonna need. Why Reach? You're just gonna have to arrive in here. Well, he's got just a few more ships, it's not a big difference. It's not gonna make perhaps any difference. Oh yeah, we gotta move forward. 7 divisions here, so we cannot attack them anywhere. Our guys also sending some reinforcements, perhaps. Or perhaps not. Yeah, they're gonna take us out. And here they're just gonna lose. What's going on in Italy? I just hope that, oh my god, there is a massive offensive here by the Allied forces. The British are launching the offensive, this is very good, and here we have managed to stop the Germans at least a little bit. At least for a while, to say the least. They're taking some attrition. Here there are the Italians, but I think that we could launch another attack on them. So this is not gonna work, not gonna bring anything. Okay, what about here? So we're moving forward here, this is also very good. We're trying to release Norway. Of course, it's not working very easy. Right, I'm gonna have to replace another ship. And 3 Greece gone. Assault rifle. I think submachine gun. I think this is the one, right? Because there's nothing else actually. Assault rifle, good. What about something else? Nothing else. There's also a massive United Kingdom attack on the Russians. As you can see, they're moving back. And here, the British are also able to advance, so they can take Akhtal. And some more territory here. It's very good. There's also a battle with the Japanese and with the Chinese right there. And what are we doing here actually? Yeah, we're just about to be defeated here by these divisions. But here we're putting up a very good defense. We got only 2 divisions, and since the Manchukuo will not be able to do a good job here. Oh, it seems they're gonna pull us back here as well. Just don't understand how. But this is what's gonna happen. Okay, let's just launch the attack even farther on. Just stay in there. If we can. 61. There are 3 divisions indeed. Got only one Marine division there, and unfortunately cannot advance any further more here. Because they got so many divisions, 4 divisions here, so it's just not gonna work any further. Not gonna be able to keep advance here. 6 divisions here and 6 here. They're being entrenched, so it's not gonna work. Not gonna be able to keep advancing this area. And here's in the same situation. Yeah, we could attack them here and try to stop their offensive, perhaps. That's why most of them are being caught in a battle in this area. Of 31%. I think they're gonna actually advance everywhere. Seven attack. Minus 68 terrain. Yeah, it's not looking good. It's not gonna look good here. They keep attack with a lot of divisions, but it's not looking good. And we could actually easily break them because they shouldn't really have too much manpower. They still got 23 fucking thousand. But once they're gonna have to replenish their troops, then they're gonna lose a lot, I'm pretty sure about that. Absolutely no air support here. They got still thousands of divisions. What about the Japanese? I think also shouldn't have any real trouble. They got, however, less divisions. This is very good. But shouldn't really be a problem. Okay, so here they're attacking us back. Just take it out. Yeah, so here our guys are moving forward. Yeah, we're gonna have to replace something else as well. Improved heavy anti-tank unit. Even better anti-tank unit. So here we're done with anti-tank. What about here? Oh shit, we're done as well. That's fantastic. Regarding tanks, we could still research some tanks. Let's go on M46 Patton MBT. I think, yeah, here too, because we're done here as well, and here as well. So, the only thing left is to go on, I don't know what year is this, 59, with M103 heavy tank. I think all the Germans in this northern perhaps gonna be impossible. The point is that they're not gonna invade. They're also not gonna invade the United Kingdom. They could do this, but I hope this is not gonna happen. And let's see what's going on here. Can we launch another offensive? Oh yes, we can right now. 87% because they have left most of their troops in here. They have decided not to attack anymore. Although they could attack us, they got plenty of troops and we also have a lot of units. But actually not too many units. Germans are having 15 divisions or 14. Of course, they're also taking some attrition. There's a counterattack from Italians right here, but I was just thinking that the Allied troops were actually managing to advance a little bit farther on. It doesn't seem so. It doesn't really seem so. And the Russians are also keeping the front line there. Very difficult. What about here? Yeah, the British could advance farther, but I'm not sure if they are doing. They are also being defeated. They're not encircled here. This is Iran. And I was thinking they're gonna advance here as well, but it also doesn't seem to be the case. They are actually not advancing. What are we doing here? Are we managed to resist here, or what? Or not? Okay, so they are attacking. Could attack 2 divisions. I'm not sure if it's gonna work, but let's try it. Yeah, I said they're gonna take us out here as well. And they have actually advanced here too. As you can see, they are almost encircling us. They have more manpower. I don't understand how this is possible. Why they have increased the stuff here. Indeed. We're gonna have to help these guys out. So counterattack is ordered. So it's not gonna work here as well. They're of course counterattacking. Here they have 5 divisions. No, it's just the front line is too big now, too huge, so it's not gonna work. Perhaps we should move back so that they wouldn't circle us. Because this is not looking good at all. Whereas could we attack? We could attack here. But they have 8 divisions. Well, let's try it anyway. If you could move forward, that would be good. As you can see, we got less manpower now. We're also losing a lot of manpower, because we're gonna have to change also the politics as well. We couldn't possibly attack here, can we? Because if they're gonna attack, they would encircle us, so this is not looking good. We have the disadvantage here that we don't have enough divisions, and also have a massive massive penalty, massive fucking attrition, or what the fuck is called. Yeah, here they gotta defeat us as well. We're gonna have to pull back. Let's move there. Ah, not there, you stupid fuck. Whatever, it seems that it's working. Somehow it's working, although I didn't want them to attack in that area. The Italians have attacked with some submarines. It's unfucking believable. Now, there are so many German troops here. I think there's going to be a massive offensive, although they're not going to go too far, I'm pretty sure about that. Now the question is, what can we do here? Since they got less troops here, we still didn't manage to take this. This is pathetic, man. Of course, there is mountainous area. That's why I think we're not able to take them. They also have a massive support. But, okay, let's try another attack. It's too dangerous. We just don't have enough units. Just don't have enough units. We cannot do anything there. Alright, so we got... Also trying to push the Germans back, but it's gonna be also very difficult. They got 2 ports in Narvik and in Trosmo. Basically, Narvik route should be disrupted. Only 1 fucking submarine. Yeah, I think there's gonna be a massive offensive and it's not gonna work. Okay, what about the Russians? Is this a port or what? Yeah, it has a fucking port, man. Motherfucking piece of shit. They could break out here, that's why they're not destroyed. Anyway, the Allied troops have almost crossed Caucasus and they're moving forward against the Russians. I think that would be a great idea. Great deal. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Are we advancing? Yeah, we are advancing here. Oh, we have all the divisions that are moving forward. That's very good. 85. So we're gonna take them out here. This is how it looks like. We got there 30 divisions. Here we got even more. Also said that we have arrived here with some units. Just go with this motorized division. And hunt them down. So they have stopped attacking. they need to replenish their troops and stuff like that, so this is a good idea to counterattack because we're going to be able to take out some more territory from them. And we could also advance here too, although I would prefer to advance in this area, but unfortunately we don't have enough troops here. This is a very big problem. We're also taking a lot of attrition. Yeah, I see they've got a better support here. I'm not sure what ships are patrolling around. And the Chinese here not doing any better. Oh, we could put up some disrupt the German industry. Some heavy bombers. For example, Peacemaker bombers, 200. Although which is just too much. Let's just put up only 100 of them. Yeah, we send them everywhere. We got some of them in there. Let's just send them in Berlin, in central Germany. We're actually in southern Germany. We're actually in two regions. Actually, we can't. Only southern Germany. Alright. Ah, shit. Now we already have a lot of them. Airbase, sufficient supply. Whatever, we did it. So I think that's okay. Let's just try to destroy Germany even more. I think they're gonna launch another massive attack here. And it seems that they're gonna do it well because they got plenty of troops here. They're also fighting the Russians, of course. But they got so many fucking divisions, and Italians too. They got 85 divisions, and the Germans are still having like 600 or something. How are we gonna be able to defend here in this area? There are really so many divisions. We got only 2 divisions here, look at this, and if they're gonna attack us with 26 divisions, for example. Here we got a little bit more, here we got also 3 divisions. Also insufficient supply and stuff like that. Alright, so what exactly could we actually invade? Here they come, another attack. But I think it's only 2 divisions, it's not gonna be a problem. Not really attacking much. Here the British are trying to push forward against the Russians. And I actually also think they are doing a good job. Yeah, they're doing a good job there. And here as well. The Canadians are also advancing towards Tashkent, and soon they're gonna unite the front line with King Empire, which is gonna be great. In fact, this is impassable terrain here, so we could actually encircle some Soviet troops, and they could move forward into the north and try to take out the Soviets. Theoretically. Of course, it's not gonna be easy, but we shall see. So, there are no troop movements here right now. It seems, however, that we're gonna advance here, which is of course great. 83 against 6 divisions. Yeah, these guys are having more manpower because they have just changed the law, so we should have stronger divisions now. And it seems that nothing's going on here. They got 10 divisions, so I don't think we're gonna be able to take them out. But we could at least try. No, it's not gonna work. They also have some fucking naval support. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Let's send the general right here, right the fuck away. It's a fucking beast. This is fucking pathetic. 40 and also have air support. It's in the we are better. Try to move there. Move their troops there. Oh, wait a minute, we could advance here too. Let's do this as quickly as possible. If you can advance, then let's advance. Without a question. Alright, let's launch another massive attack here too. Got 5 divisions, but we could break them. They shouldn't have such a good organization and all kind of stuff after their attack. They cannot do anything, they are very well defended. We could attack these 11 divisions, but I don't think we're gonna do something. We could advance, however, in these areas, where as you can see they are moving back, although there are plenty of other divisions arriving, but it doesn't matter. I think we should do a good job defending or attacking them. It's 37. I'm not gonna do any better. Right, however, we can advance from place to place. That's okay, we're gonna increase the borders. Actually, getting closer to their capitals, although it seems that they are defending it even better and better. Their attack is anyway very low right now. The Chinese, of course, have also brought a few divisions. So the here we're gonna win this. I think not, but this is what it seems like. Here we're gonna definitely win. We're gonna be able to push forward into these mountains. The hills of Manchuria. Right, so there's nothing we can do here. Somehow, we're just gonna have to advance somewhere else. Yeah, here we're gonna make it, man. This is unbelievable. So that we're gonna win this. Here we're not gonna win, unfortunately. Okay, let's get back in the north and see what's going on. So our troops are also pushing forward here, as you can see, we're gonna take Bronier soon. We'll be able to attack farther on. I hope the Germans will not invade us here, so that we get the upper hand into this. In northern Italy, can we put up some new planes? Yeah, we can have some more planes here. Wait a minute. So this is actually important. I would also like to use some heavy bombers, such as the B-15 or whatever they are. It's a lot of them. We should bombard Stuttgart and Strasbourg or Erfurt. And we can still put up another 100. Of this. It's gonna be overcrowded, but it doesn't matter. Because we have, as you can see, a massive area that we can bombard. Don't have to destroy Germany completely with infrastructure and everything. This has happened actually in World War II. In fact, we can actually launch a nuclear. No, but I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need more support, right? At least 75%. We're supposed to have it. Could launch a nuclear bomb. Oh my god, here. This will break a lot of German divisions. Let's launch our first nuclear bomb on Germany. I mean, on Italy. I mean, why not? This is what happened in real life in World War II. So we're gonna break a lot of German divisions, you know. This division should be wiped out. There you go. Still, we're not gonna make it. Unbelievable, this is a nuclear fucking bomb. This division should be wiped out completely. Yeah, they have been wiped out. Now the Germans will really have a massive blow into their manpower. And we should take Venice through this. Another massive attack to launch would be right here. But we just wait first. Let's just wait first where the Germans will gather more divisions. Atomic bombing of Veneto. Le Petit Parisien. For the first and hopefully last time, a nuclear in Veneto, part of the international, as part of it. The unprecedented destruction stands instead, man. Yeah, well, sorry, man. Yeah, we're just gonna advance here. I think they're gonna take it back, but that was a good one. Alright, so let's see. Here, there are no advancements, unfortunately. Although Italy has lost even more territory, I think, now. Excuse me. The Allied troops are moving back. And here, it seems that the Russians are keep conquering a lot. These guys are trying to wipe out these Russian divisions. There are 8 divisions, but they're not gonna make it. And here the Russians are taking some territory back, but I still think that the Allies are managing to advance. Tashkent has been taken. And the Allied troops are moving forward into Russian territory. Fucking shit. Okay, what about here? What can we do? Of course, we could also launch a nuclear bomb here, but we can't do it just now. We're just gonna have to wait a little bit. The Manchukos are having more and more division here. Each 10 divisions or something. And their divisions have not been wiped out, so they still have them. Perhaps it would be a good idea. They're gonna, of course, launch a massive counterattack on us. I'm pretty sure, pretty know that. And attacking here is not gonna help, I think. Where we could attack would be, for example, here or here, where they got 3 divisions. Here they also have 3 divisions. Let's launch an attack here on them. As well as here. They got only 3 divisions, so I think we could be able to break them. Even if they're gonna counterattack, they're gonna break us. But let's just try to move forward. Maybe we're gonna, with a little bit of luck, we're gonna be able to reach this sea, whatever, Sea of Japan, of course. Yeah, the Japanese are basically having now 0 manpower. We're also bombarding them as hell. We'd also launch another massive attack, like, I don't know, in these mountains, but because all our guys are taking attrition. Let's just try it. I'm not sure what's gonna come out of it. 68 is actually seems that it's gonna be good. Or maybe not, because they're also having attrition, and we're also having attrition even more, I think. 4%, but the attack is looking relatively good, and their defense is very poor, actually. So we're gonna have to wait for another massive counterattack here. They're gonna pull us back all over the place. Important is they're not gonna encircle us. As long as we're not gonna be encircled, then it's gonna be everything alright. Yeah, we're still controlling all of these seas. Which is, of course, very good. And there are still a lot of battles with the Japanese. We take, actually we did take Venice. Venice is actually ours. Well, they could of course counterattack us, but I don't think they're gonna do it, so let's just move forward. With a little bit of luck, maybe we're gonna be able to encircle them. Of course, launch a massive attack on the Germans right here. In Mantua, 62%, they are still very well defended. So I don't think it's gonna work. Yeah, they got 6 divisions. Let's launch another attack here. The attrition is just too big and I don't like this at all. 10 divisions here. The attrition is indeed enormous. We have less filled uniforms, so we're not gonna have them anymore. But the rest got them. Tank destroyers and some other stuff is where we got enough. Oh my god, we're really making good advancement here as well. And of course, massive battles, but it's looking very good. Here is also an attempt to keep forward, but all these nations are basically exhausted because just cannot advance anymore. We don't have any manpower anymore. And so is the situation of the Germans. But they got a lot of bonuses anyway. Oh boy, I think this, yeah, they are attacking us now. This is a magic counteroffensive. It's not taking place everywhere, however. Look, they have 14 fucking militia divisions there. Their capital is just in reach for us. But it's, of course, even better and better defended, so we're gonna have to prepare for another attack from them. Yeah, it however seems that... Oh, they're attacking here with a lot of divisions. It's a good thing, because we can basically attack them as well. And perhaps try to break them. They have decided to attack us in this area. That's good soon. I'm pretty sure they're gonna have no manpower here. And no materials. Perhaps they're gonna buy materials from the Chinese or perhaps from the... I don't know, Chinese or from the Japanese, but let's see. So this is very important how the situation is developing here. But they got 11 divisions. So it's not gonna work very good. The attrition is just insane. But so we managed to take this. I'm gonna break the Germans even more. There is also another massive offensive here. I'm not sure by whom. But it's looking very good. It might be from the Russians. But like I said, I'm not quite sure. The Russians having less manpower, although they are fully stretching their power. I think they got, however, more than 1,000 divisions right now. And they are counterattacking relentlessly, desperately. But the Allied forces are advancing here into Russian territory as much as they can. So our attack here is diminishing, unfortunately. And we managed to take this. This is good because we might also take some... Right, we are controlling this sea finally, and as you can... Oh, actually they are controlling, they are bombarding us. And look at the Germans, they are completely sinking our entire fleet. Right, so we have advanced here. They have lost another tiny territory. This is good because you're gonna move forward towards the sea here. And if you're gonna manage to move here and break them in two, then it's gonna be great because we're gonna encircle a lot of divisions. Take them out. Of course, take out their capitals can also be important because they could surrender. But honestly, I don't think I'm gonna do this very soon, and I gotta have to be careful here because they gather like tens of divisions, you know, they could break us down. So I have to be careful here. Yeah, we did took this. We did took this. Gonna wait until a few troops will arrive because they are counterattacking now, and then we're gonna see what we're gonna do later. Okay, here we're also doing a great job. As you can see, we're pushing the Germans back, although we're taking massive amount of attrition. How many divisions do we have here? With these two armies. I think to get out with this guy and plan a new invasion Question would be where. I'm thinking if I would go to Japan, that would break them. With the Germans, the situation is looking relatively stable here, since the Canadians are actually attacking. Oh, they have taken out this territory. That's very good, I guess. So we're counterattacking them drastically. They have lost a lot of armies because of their nuclear bomb here, I think. Everything in Venice is being completely destroyed. Then of course you have to build it again. But it doesn't matter, it will be done. Pershing super tank or whatever that is. And these guys are also have suffered a lot. I think finally the Germans will start having less units, I think, finally. Only 37. We got 17 fucking divisions indeed. We got 11 divisions and... Oh, got a little bit more manpower now. But they didn't launch any attack here yet. They're just waiting. We got 4 divisions, 5. Right, and it seems that we are attacking here as well. Yeah, that nuclear bomb completely destroyed the Germans, actually. That's unbelievable. Where are these guys moving? Alright, you should actually move with this unit as well. Forward if you can, of course. That will be actually really good. Okay, move forward here too. 89% 4 divisions attacking. Because we could encircle all these units here with a little bit of luck. You just never know. This actually completely broke them because we have attacked them with so many divisions, so this should offer the Allies the opportunity to attack there as well. Counterattacked by the Russians, but yeah, the Russians are actually pulling forward with a lot of units. The British unfortunately didn't manage to capture any port right there, so that's why they're having a lot of difficulties. And the Russians are also trying to counterattack here. Yeah, the situation is not looking that bad at all. So what's going on? Oh, we have managed to advance here as well. Doesn't seem that it's gonna look very good, but actually we gotta advance even farther on here. This is fantastic. Although it's 38%. So yeah, I think we're gonna make it. They could counterattack us here, so we're gonna have to prepare for a major offensive. And here as well. That we're gonna be able to do too much stuff here. Alright, so we're really pushing back the Germans here. They're taking no attrition, but our guys are doing a great job. And here too. Could encircle these divisions here with a bit of luck. But we shall see, maybe it's not gonna work. One division attacking. It's also not gonna work. $71. Now the generals are having almost no divisions left. In fact, I think we could advance here too, if we could. So we're gonna try to take this. Only Italian troops that are not very well defended. But the British are advancing forward. $65. I would like to encircle them. There are so many divisions. If we could do this, that would be so great. It's something we gotta make it. I don't know how, but we gotta make it. Very soon. Because they're gonna try to counterattack. Should we attack here too? 50%. No, it's not gonna work. There's a full Panzer division there. Russians, I think, are being pushed back here. But not the Chinese. Right, so we didn't manage to advance here anymore, but let's see where can we do this. Where could we advance? Because they got 20 divisions everywhere. We should try our luck where we have more divisions. I think this is the best way we can do it. For example, here I have 21 divisions, look at them. $131,000. Expanded draft. 1841 bracket. So we could attack here, try to take this airfield, for example. 59%. %, 10 divisions. I got 17 divisions. I think they are still recruiting units. Okay, can I launch another attack here because I don't have enough units. Guess we're just gonna have to wait. They have air support. This is a mountainous area, that's why it's looking like shit. Because we're not going to be able to advance here. Japanese have come out with another fleet. We're going to have to build a bigger air base here. So this is our territory. to go to level 12. This is very good. And we're also advancing here even farther on. That is fantastic. We got air support as well. The Germans are completely broken. This guy's not gonna do anything. Oh, we have encircled here a lot of German troops. It worked, actually. Now they're gonna lose 14 divisions. This, of course, is not that much. This guy's trying to attack farther on, but no, they're not gonna do anything. These German units are replenished right away, so we managed to destroy 14 German divisions. They have lost also a lot, but they got a lot of troops. What about these guys? Why don't you attack them? We could basically and easily attack them. And I also hope that the Russians would also attack. There is another offensive by our allies, because it's in that the other troops have absolutely no supplies here. They are desperate. It was only one nuclear bomb, and this will already make the difference here. But the Magyars, the Romanians, they're not going to be able to defend here. And the Germans are also very affected by the nuclear bomb, I think, and the British are able to advance in this area. This is very good. This is what's gonna happen. So I still see that we're not gonna be able to take this territory. $56. 88% again won, but I think we're gonna have to cross the Alps. This one's not gonna work. One tank division that is insufficient supply or supplied. Now we could launch an attack like here, for example. Oh shit. And just wait there. It was just thought I should try it. No, they are very well entrenched. It's not gonna work, and they have a massive air support. But it seems that here the British will manage to advance against the Italians and the Germans that have lost a lot of supplies after this battle. There's another major offensive, I think, from the Russians. We didn't take Narvik though. I hope we're gonna do this soon. And here there's nothing's going on except the fact that we're trying to attack here, but it's not working. If they're gonna counterattack us, they can make it. So another army, another marine division that we gotta use to invade very soon. The question is where. I'm thinking in Busan here. But I'm gonna do this next time because I'm gonna have to end the recording here. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and until next time, bye bye.